Hi! In this video, we're going to talk about the spiritual preparation of the adult. Again, briefly. These are all short little videos to introduce you to our larger group courses, classes, and coaching. But one of the most important aspects and the reason that I fell in love with Montessori pedagogy and understanding is that reverence for humanity, that respect for children, for all humans throughout the development of throughout all developmental stages. That humility and respect for one another, no matter who that person is, what title they have, what age they have, but that love and respect for all humans. So I think that's pretty important to know about Montessori education, and remember and realize that at the core of Montessori education is the work of the adult. In order to be a Montessori adult, a Montessori parent, educator, grandparent, whatever you are in relation to that child, your role is to work on yourself, to be working on your spiritual development, intellectual development, mental development, so that you are prepared to be that person for that child. And again, it's through our own inner work. We must take care of ourselves. We must heal. We must let go of, as Dr. Montessori said, the two biggest hindrances to working with children are anger and pride. I don't know who has fully let go of those two, but that's an ongoing process. We must be daily working on ourselves to let go of anger and pride. It really is a hindrance whenever you come into an environment with children and you're angry or you're prideful, you think you're better than they are, or even better than the teacher, or maybe the teacher thinks she's so much more wise than the parent. All of that are hindrances to connection, to human connection, and they have no place in relationships other than to be examined and processed so that we can move on from that place and examine where those wounds are and heal that, so that we can come to our relationships with our children and with each other with humility, with reverence and respect. And I really love this quote from Lynn Lawrence in one of her essays. This was shared with me from my Montessori training. And I really enjoyed this quote. It says, "We need to find a new way of being with our children, one based on collaboration and not conflict, one based on wonder, reverence, and respect for the child and what they bring." And I think that's a beautiful starting point, is to remember that our relationship is one of wonder and respect, and realize that what our role is in our work, I think today in the year 2021 for sure, is to re-examine our relationship to each other and to children, and to remember that we must do this internal work so that we can be that support and that reflection, and provide these environments for children and for each other, so that we can connect and we can all succeed and be able to follow our own developmental plan. Now, as adults, we have more skills, we have more tools, more intelligence, we're a little bit more independent to make these decisions and do this work on our own. Our children are completely reliant on us. They're dependent on us to do this for them. So it is our responsibility as the adults in their lives to prepare these environments, to prepare ourselves first and most forth, and then to prepare their environments so that they can follow their developmental plan. So I leave you with that. Just remember that our work as adults is a spiritual growth. We must examine ourselves, and we must be working on ourselves so that we can be that happy, loving, open person that is present and able to connect and able to really see the child without pride and without anger, so we can do our work.